Can you believe it? A dying woman in the Republic of China finally saved him not ginseng or Ganoderma, but a few onions. In the early years of the Republic of China, on the eastern peninsula of the suburbs, there was a fishing port where teachers were rescued. That year, the spring was particularly cold, and the sea was windy for half a month, and the fishing boats were sealed in the harbor. The home of port porter Chandashan is shrouded in a silk cloud. His wife Shui, who has been married for 8 years, has been in a state of weakness after giving birth to her third child, and she has caught up with this evil cold, and fell completely ill. Shui's illness is scary to look at. He always felt cold in the cracks in his back. Slowly, the cold energy spread all over the body. The face and hands and feet were swollen. The skin is shiny. Press it, and it's a white pit. It took a long time to bounce back. The most uncomfortable thing is panting. The chest is like pressing an ink plate. At night, I can only rely on it halfway. A sound in his throat. Chandashan carried the hard-earned money he had saved with a big bag, all replaced with medicine. I stood on the doctor and looked at it. Most of them are sailors. Opened the hibiscus. Thank you for these draining recipes. Drink it. I urinate more. Just plant Shodman. People have to break out in a cold sweat. Another Mr. Fong was invited. Doing things is cold and heavy. Some hot medicine was used. One hit down. Shui's mouth is dry. Redness on the face. The board is more urgent. The tail is swollen like a tie. In order to induce inflation, the money is spent. People don't see it well. Chandashan, an ironclad man, squatting in front of the cold stove. The eyes are red. 7-month-old doll in my arms. I was so hungry that my crying was weak. This evening, the door shaft rattled. Chandashan's aunt came in. The old man is almost 80 years old. Hair is combed neatly. A bamboo basket covered with blue cloth is bent. The sea stormy years are on her face, carved deep lines. I heard that Shui is not good. I'll take a look. My aunt's voice was hoarse but steady. There is no rush to resist the border. Go to the stove first. Pinch a little scum with your fingers. The stamina smell. It was put on the tip of the tongue again. Shook his head gently. She is anti-inflammatory. He poked Tan Shui's forehead with the back of his hand. Gently pressed again. Press her swollen calves. Opened the collar again. Looked at the skin on the back. Finished these. Took a breath. The dark air is entangled with moisture. Channeled the yang energy in the body. It was blocked. The light drained down. It's like only digging hooks without de-icing. The water is not clean. Grill over high heat. It's hot outside. The ice lump inside can't melt. The heat is holding back. Can people not breathe? Chandashan knelt down. Aunt, you have a lot of knowledge. Just a clear road. The aunt helped her up. Open the bamboo basket. There is no Ganoderma lucidum inside. There is no ginseng either. Only a dozen were bigger than a fist. Round things wrapped in dry purple skin. It was also stained with some of the tidal soil from the cellar. This is lamb chili. On the list, in the backyard of the sheep shop. And picked up one. Peel off the outermost layer of dry skin, showing the inside is only. Accompanied by purple-red luster. I harvested it last fall. You smell it now. He still eats kindly. Let Chandashan help. Wrap the outermost layer of onion in the old skin, but the bright skin inside should be kept. Later, he ordered to choose that kind of skin color and shiny body. Pinch hard, bang bang. People must be dry. Remember, if it feels soft to the touch, green shoots emerge from inside, or there are black spots and mold spots, you must not use it. The chi has been released or changed. Chandashan carefully picked and cut. I washed the selected onion. Put the whole thing in a cauldron. Add enough water. Grab 2 more handfuls of brown rice. Just keep the fire. Slowly boil. The rice is rotten. The wind has softened. The wind is thick. It will be. The fire was rekindled. The water in the pot gradually became lonely. The special smell of bones began to permeate. First of all, it is a little spicy to the nose. As the water vapor evaporates, the momentum slowly dissolves. It turns into a warm aroma with a hint of sweetness, warm with the aroma of rice. Greeted the whole cold cabin. The embroidered goose in a warm sleep. I unconsciously froze my nose on the calm. Stayed up for almost an hour. The aunt filtered out the slightly yellow and thick soup. I drank half a bowl. Let Chandashan hold the embroidered goose. Feed it little by little with a small spoon. When it is slightly sweet in the mouth. After that, there was a trace of the heart reverberation. But it doesn't spicy the throat. The embroidered goose drank in a daze. The goose feet slowly ooze out a layer of fine warm sweat beads. It's not like the hot sweat before. The aunt fished out the boiled soft onion again. Scoop it into a warm paste. Wrap in 2 cakes with a clean cloth. One is placed on the back vest of the embroidered goose. A spring point applied to the middle of the soles of her feet. Warm medicinal power, through the skin. Persistent coughing seeps in. This was done for 7 or 8 days. Changes accumulate little by little. The gasp of the old goose. Although it is still rough, but it's not so heart-wrenching anymore. I can lie down and sleep for a while at night. The shiny puffiness on his face. Obviously pressed. Press down on your legs. The printing pickup is faster. The most comforting thing is, she has a little appetite. I can drink half a bowl of thick rice oil. During this period, the doctor who had used hot medicine heard about it by chance. There are doubts in my heart. Specially visited. He looked carefully at the remaining onions, smelled the soup residue. He asked carefully about the location of the attachment, covering his beard, pondered for a while. Old man, your method. Secretly and a bow. It's a clever idea. The doctor spoke. Follow the lady's testimony. The anti-post-body emptiness is the foundation. Suddenly, I felt the cold and lost my eagle. The evil of cold loss. Trapped and obstructed by yang energy. Congestion is blocked by 3 rubbers, causing abnormal operation of water and liquid. This thing. He picked up a purple-skinned onion. Although it is not recorded in ancient books such as Compendium of Materia Medica. However, in modern times, most families believe that his surname is Wen. The taste is sweet. The surname of the heart is not like father and son. Cinnamon spots are fierce, but it is like the spring sun thawing in the wind. It can slowly warm and clear the meridians, the cold loss of the surface, and the condensation of fat. Its slightly sweet taste can slightly blend with the medium burn. Therefore, it protects the stomach qi. Pointing to the pot and stove, he continued, you use kwansong to take its temperament complete. Cook with polished rice. Rice soup can nourish the stomach. It can also treat the heart of the heart. Make the medicinal power mild and long-lasting. The back rots the soup. Only from the inside is lost. Sweat slightly. The evil energy has already made its way. The best thing is the vest and soles of the feet. The vest is the main channel for the passage of yang energy. The heart of the foot is the beginning. Hidden loss of downward connection. With this material heart warmth, the power of running away from the outside in. Temperature sequence is key. Connect hubs. Guide the water to urinate in the lower area, and responded both inside and outside. The method of wind and yang transformation. For such a mixture of fiction and reality, the cold has lost the right of lingering. It is better to use exercises alone or warm supplements, more comprehensive and secure. The ant listened quietly on the side, wiped his hands with an apron, said slowly. Mr. Lunjong spoke thoroughly. We countrymen can't say these things. Warm through. It's not a fire on the internet. People suffer from cold and dampness. It's like the water wheel is frozen. His warm and transparent energy. Slowly melt the eye stubble. Let the rice turn again. Is a helper. It is not a miracle medicine that cures all diseases. The body is too empty. Usually I am afraid of falling in love with fire. The eyes are prone to dryness and redness. It may not be a good fit. It has been carefully conditioned for nearly 20 days. Xiuye's swelling basically subsided. Can hold on to the wall and walk slowly. The face also regained some blood. After the people on the list heard about it. When encountering wind and cold, the skin color is deep. Or the elderly have cold and pain in their joints in winter. I will also learn to cook some onion water to drink, or boil water with onion peel and ginger slices to soak your feet. It is said that the body will be much warmer and looser. But everyone remembered the words of the ant and the doctor. This is all foreign air. Feeding method of low drive cold loss. I got sick. The weight in front of you is different. You have to ask a discerning doctor to carefully dialectical. I don't dare to apply it indiscriminately. Under the eaves of Chandashan's house. Since then, there has always been a string of purple-skinned onions. Not expensive. This is reassuring. And those simple words. It also remained in the hearts of many people in the fishing port. Health and treatment. Sometimes it's not the most powerful medicine. It's the natural energy that finds the most suitable way. This is so angry that it helps. It can't be a mess. Using the right handful of green onions can also see through the spring light. Got it wrong. Ginseng lurong is also in vain.